Hi Scorpio, how are you guys doing? I really hope that this video finds you well. Welcome back to the channel. It's me, Anisa from the Inner Stereo. This is going to be your love messages. It's a general reading, so the roles might get reversed, or it may or may not resonate with you. And if this reading resonates with you, there's going to be a link down in the description box below for a personal reading with me, okay? So, Scorpio, as usual, this is going to be a you versus them format. We're going to be looking at your overall energy, challenges, past, present, future, from both parties, and we're going to clarify them. And I'm also going to be pulling some advice card for you by the end of the session, okay? Drained. Well, you're in a path of new beginnings here with the Fool. That's what you don't see coming. But let's talk about this, okay? Your overall energy, you have the World card and also the Six of Wands. In your overall energy, you have the, in your overall challenge, you have the Ace of Cups. Scorpio, I feel that right now you're closing off on a cycle. And I feel that there's something here about you coming off on top of things in a way that once you close something that is supposed to be closing, it makes you actually feel good about yourself. It elevated not only your self-esteem, but also your self-worth and self-confidence. What is your overall challenges right now? You have the Ace of Cups. So I feel that there could be like a little bit of a false start there, or it could be that right now you're kind of like lacking in terms of either motivation or just emotionally drained in general. In the past, you have the Five of Swords and also the Five of Pentacles. I feel that you have been carrying this weight of disappointment and feeling like, not prioritized, kind of like being left out in the cold, not appreciated. And I feel that in the past, you kind of like put an end to it. And that's why I said once you close that kind of like ending, whether you realize it or not, you will start seeing that your self-esteem and your self-worth is getting back up. Now, in this person's side in the past, however, they have the Two of Wands and also the Two of Cups. This person have feelings for you. However, there's something about them liking to put you at a distance, or they're not as attached as you would want them to be. And you feel that it could be a different in love languages kind of thing, or in a different, it's just kind of like quite incompatible in general, because I do see them having feelings for you. I do see them having deep emotions for you, but at the same time, you feel not seen, you feel not appreciated, you know what I mean? And a lot of that has a lot to do with them kind of like keeping you at a distance. They're not as close as you want them to be. Now, in the present moment, they have the Temperance and also the Ace of Pentacles. From your side, you have the Ace of Wands and also the Ten of Wands. I feel that after quite some times when they start to balance things out, there's going to be an offer here that comes your way. And this energy has been built in since Sagittarius season, which is about a few weeks back. And it's going to kind of like excite you in some ways, but it's also going to make you feel like, oh my God, so I have to do this, or I have to redo this again. So we'll see. In the future, you have the Two of Pentacles and also the Four of Pentacles. From their side, they have the Ace of Swords and also the King of Cups. There's going to be a communication that's coming to you in the future. That communication is going to be making you a bit hesitant, because I feel that even in the near future, you guys are really not going to be making any type of decision when it comes to this, because I feel that you are in dire need of protecting your heart chakra, okay? And there's something here also about you being skeptic, like, okay, what do you want from me? Like, do you want something? Like, do you want my connection? Do you want my money? What do you want from me, So we'll see. Let's clarify them, okay? I want to clarify the present moment with the Temperance and also the Ace of Wands. If you're single and ready to mingle, you could be dealing with two people as well. There is one person here that you've cut off in the past that you're like, you know what, like I'm not gonna even bother thinking about this person. I'm not gonna even bother to invest my energy to this person, and there's another person who is loving you while you are going through that sadness. And that someone is going to be offering you something here, but I don't know. I just don't feel that you are excited about them. I don't feel that your feelings is there with them. I see you having like a lot of passion towards someone who keeps you at a distance instead of someone who is showing some sort of interest in you. And if it hasn't happened in the past, like you would see either in the present moment or in the future where someone is showing up to show some sort of interest with you, but you're not. I understand, because my Mars is in Scorpio, and sometimes I do feel that, I could either be a Cancer. I'm a Sagittarius, by the way, but I have like a lot of water placement. I could be a Cancer or a Scorpio in a way that it's all or nothing kind of energy. So I understand why it's hard to see when people are showing us some affection, because that's not the person that we wanted from, Okay, let's clarify now. Yeah, if you're dealing with one person, this person is hell of independent in a way that they know what they want. And I feel that one of the biggest challenges when it comes to this connection has a lot to do with the energy. You're masculine and they're also masculine in a way that you're gonna bump heads. You're gonna clash heads. You're very strict and rigid in terms of like, this is how things should be. This is how I want things to be. And they're also like that. But you come from a place of the King of Cups where you're also considerate of their feelings, whereas they come from a place of the Emperor where they're more focused on self. They're more focused on, because this is what I want. This is aligned with how I envision things for myself. It's not really very relationship focused, whereas you're still taking considerations of their feelings, of their well-being, of how a certain type of decision is going to be affecting them, and etc. Now, this person, Temperance, clarified by the 7 of Swords, 9 of Wands, and also the 2 of Cups. Like I said, there are feelings right there, but also this person is somebody who has been traumatized, I feel that, in the childhood or in the past, to a point where they would rather not really feel their emotions that much. So it's not someone who's going to be making a decisions or making an action based on how they feel, okay? Because they run away from their feelings. You could be dealing with someone who has a bit of a avoidant attachment style where they're suppressing their feelings so much to a point where they don't even know what they feel, Okay, let's clarify the Ace of Pentacles. Clarify the 10 of Wands. Now, do you want to work things out with this person? Do you want to collaborate, compromise with this person? You do. But you're also wanting to see some sort of changes when it comes to this connection. You have these terms and condition, like, okay, if I see them collaborating with me, wanting to compromise with me, doing things, meeting me halfway or meeting me in the middle, then I am going to be investing. Because I see you ready, I see you ready to, I'm ready to do anything for you. If only you could just meet me halfway. If you could just meet me at this point, you know what I mean? And yeah, that's that. However, there's this person, Ace of Pentacles, clarified by the Page of Wands, the Sun, and also the Justice. They want to make things right with you here, Scorpio. You could be dealing with a Libra or a Leo or a Scorpio or a Aries or a water sign here. Doesn't matter. It's a general reading. But I do understand where they stand as well, because right now they want you, but it almost seems like the thrill of the chase, liking the thrill of the chase. Yeah, you could be dealing with someone who has a bit of an avoidant attachment style, because like if it's far from reach from them, they're excited about it. But then once they get it, they're like, I don't think I want this. Or they're going to be a bit hesitant about like, do I really want this? Because grass is always greener from the other side, right? But what some people don't understand is that the grass is green where you water it. And this person has a tendency of like, the grass is greener on the other side, but they kind of like have the inability to water the grass that they're in. That's why it looks dry. Or for them, like, this is so dry. Well, because they didn't water it. So just be careful about that, be careful of love bombers. Someone who's just going to come in and try to fix things with you and then love bomb you for a few days or a few weeks. And then after that, they're like confused, like, do I really want this? And what you need to remember is that it has nothing to do with you, but it has everything to do with them. Okay. It has everything to do with their attachment style. It has nothing to do because you're less this or less that. No, it has everything to do with them. Because I see you getting tired here and I see you affected by it. Okay, let's clarify the future. Barreau. I'm going to clarify everything. Okay, one message for you here, Scorpio, and one advice for you, Scorpio. Don't fall for something that is called instant gratification. No matter how much you feel for someone, you got to think it in the long term, okay? Especially if you're dealing with somebody who oftentimes being very indecisive with what they want, because you could easily get reeled back in with love bombs. And then in the end, like few weeks or few months, you're like, oh, hold on. What happened to that person who said that this is going to happen? This is what they want from me a few weeks ago or a few months ago. Like, where did that person go? Did they lie to me? Like, no, they didn't lie to you. That's how they felt in that exact moment. But there is not a longevity to that feelings or that desire, like in commitment, you make a decision to commit every day. You're not going to feel the same way for a person every day, for the rest of your life. You choose to. So, so in the future, there's going to be some sort of communication about them. Like, I've been thinking about it and I kind of want what you want. Let's do something so that we could be both happy. But you're intuitive sign, right? Like Scorpio is very intuitive. My Mars is in Scorpio and I could always sense people's intention. I could always sense people's pattern, and you see it. You know what I'm talking about. But yet your mind is playing tricks on you because you want this person badly. That's why I said, be careful of, receiving or wanting instant gratification instead of thinking of it in the long run. They feel that you understand a part of them that no one could ever understand. They feel that you ignite a part of them that no one could ever ignite it. However, again, as I said, there is this like I don't know, it almost like impulsive. This is what I want right now. This is what I want this week. This is what I want this month. And I'm going to pursue that. But then again, it's like there's no behind it. And here you are, Knight of Wands, Ace of Swords, Ace of Cups, being very excited over something that is not going to hold for a very long time. And I know that you're going to hate that because I understand Scorpio very well. My dad is a Scorpio as well. Yeah. Interesting. However, that's if you're dealing with one person. If you're dealing with two people, yeah, you're going to be excited, but I see you not being as excited as the person that you're still very much attached to, or you're still very much having deep emotions to. Okay, let's pull some advice card for you here, Scorpio. Queen of Cups, Knight of Wands, and also the Seven of Cups. This is the after tarot deck, so it's going to be very different than the traditional right-away tarot. I feel that you guys right now are in a midst of confusion, okay? There's so many midst of confusion, okay? There's a little bit of a cognitive bias, I would say. Like your conclusion over this person, your conclusion over this whole situation changes on a daily, I think they're a bad person. No, I think they're a good person. I think they're a bad person. No, I think they're a good person. Pick one. Pick one of them and stick to it. Why? Is because only by finally concluding it one way or another that you're able to focus on the most important thing, which is focusing a lot more on you, the Queen of Cups. Scorpio, me, I have a Scorpio Mars. I don't like plain blank. I don't like people that are uncertain. I don't like it when people can't make up their mind. I don't like it when people are indecisive, and you hate it too. But you're being that way towards yourself right now, Scorpio, whether you realize it or not. You are doing to yourself what you hate others to do to you. You hate the fact that they're indecisive about you. Well, you're indecisive to you about them. So now it's time for you to conclude. What? Are they a good person? Are they a bad person? What do you want? Make that decision. Okay? So I think that is it for my reading for you here, Scorpio. I hope that you find tons and tons of clarity that you guys have been looking for. And I'll look forward to seeing you guys next week for another weekly reading. All right? Bye-bye, guys. Have a great day. I love you.